My name is Crystal, and I'm the Outreach Associate for Plant Chicago, the nonprofit located inside the plant. And we focus primarily on education around circular economies. And so circular economies basically is the reuse of waste. And so we focus on doing workshops and education out in the community on different ways of being sustainable. We also run a farmers market, and we also bring folks into the building so they could see an actual life demonstration of what it means to be a part of a circular economy. And so the building itself, the plant, is just a community of small businesses and the tenants, the building owner, working together to create this ecosystem that we know as a circular economy. One of the projects is partnering with Weiner Beer and the building as well, Bubbly Dynamics, to reuse as much of the spent grain as possible. So every time they brew, which is roughly 3 times a week, they produce tons of spent grain. And so we use that spent grain, Plant Chicago, to create these bio bricks, right, that we're experimenting on to replace the wood that's being used in the oven for Pleasant House. That's one way, that's one example, right? Then we also have the coffee chaff from the roastery as well. And so we use that too. We were previously using it for mushroom growing. Now we're looking at alternative uses for it, right? We also use the spent grain to feed the fish. So yeah, there's different models going on. Oh, there's a microgreen grower, close loop farms. There's beehives on the roof, the Bika Bee, honey producer. There's vegan ice cream. There's Pleasant House Bakery. There's 4 Letter Word Coffee Roastery. There's Weiner Beer, the brewery, and the tap room. There's Urban Canopy, and so they have a farm, but in here they have a small hydroponics setup. There's a cheese distributor. There's saffron distributor, Rummy Spice. I think I got them all. I think the main challenge in the building itself, the plant, right now is the tracking system. So how do we track and measure successes and failures in regards to waste reuse? How do we actually track the amount of waste that is being reused coming into the building and leaving the building, such as water? The challenge that I face personally as Outreach Associate, that the organization, the nonprofit, also faces, is inclusion. That is the main challenge I feel we're facing right now, is like true communication with the neighborhood, which we are definitely advancing for sure. It's getting better, but I think increasing that, right? So making it just more inclusive of people of different like economic levels, right? Or different races, different cultures. Oh man, it's just gonna grow. It changes so often. Just a year ago, it was not where it was today. You know, so I just see it growing. We're at 70% capacity right now, something like that, of the building being finished, like reconstructed and filled with tenants. So I mean, in 5 to 10 years, I'm sure it's gonna be full. We're gonna have all those spaces filled.
Tu manges quoi, Juliette?
Du vrai pain. Fini les bagels.
Fini.
Amo, ti amo, ti